Yo, what's going on, everybody? Over doing well. I am doing all right. The music feels loud today. Hold on. There you go. It feels right. What's the plan? Well, the plan is very simple. We are going to beat Banjo Kazooie Randomizer. We're very close. I mean, we need 60 notes. So we need to gather 60 notes with no problem and see where we can get from there. I think there's like 2 or 3 areas that we could probably do that in. So we're just gonna have to see what happens. You know what I'm saying? So there's that, and then there is also, you know, I think we need a handful more of the jiggies, but that shouldn't be that hard. Especially since we have everything, most of them are just a matter of finding them and going from there. So that's kind of the plan today. I'm not gonna lie, it sucks. But I've been... Today was hard for me to, like, get anything started. I don't know. It was all pulled up. I never got to start on any of the editing. I kind of was just looking at it. I was like, I can't. It was just not a good day for it, man. It sucks because I don't want to... I want to get this stuff out, but... I've talked about it before, but the problem really lies in the fact that this next video that I'm working on is so long that it feels so hard to start. You know what I'm saying? Like, arguably, I need to get on the... Once I'm past the 50% point, it's like all downhill from there. But before we get there, to get to that 50% point, or even get to the 25% point, it's just very uphill. Finish this ish already? This ish, absolutely. The video ish, B3313 ish, it's gonna take some time. By some time, I mean, I really just need to sit down and do it. God, I have just not felt it. I've not felt the means to work on it. Lots of doom scrolling. Okay, so day 3. Today's the big day. Today's the day we finish this. What's left and what do we need? Simply put, we need 810 notes, and we are exactly 51 away. So I'm thinking we probably go back to certain areas, like, what are we thinking here? Momo's Mountain is not one of them. Treasure Trove, we don't need to go back to. Clanker's Cavern, we might be able to go back to. Bubble Goop is otherwise done. Freeze Easy Peak's otherwise done. Which I was... Oh, yeah, I need to do the light show. Gobi's Valley's otherwise done. Mad Monster Mansion, there's like one thing in there that I can do. Maybe 2 things in there that I can do. Rusty Bucket Bay is, I think, where we're gonna end up getting the rest of our notes. If not there, then we're gonna go back to Click Clock Wood. But for the most part, today's the end of this. We just gotta do it. I thank God at that, too, man. I'm ready to be done with this. We might not, depending on how long I have, once I beat this game, we might not go and play Mario and Rabbids immediately. Instead, I might play a shorter game that'll only, like, take us the rest of the stream to finish, or, like, very, very, very short amount to finish. But we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. I'm thinking like Kirby Tilt and Tumble. Or some ish. You know, it is a real shame. I go back to work very soon. Very soon. I have the next 2 days off, and then I have work on Friday. And then I have 2 more days off. Kirby Meet and Fuck or something? You got it. Meet and Fuck Kirby. Nah, I'm thinking Kirby Tilt and Tumble. Pretty short. I feel like I should just knock it out. Doesn't really matter if I play it now or not. I'm just kind of thinking out my ideas here. Okay, I don't wanna do it here. But our best bet is to get the rest of the notes here and work our way backwards. Again, I don't think this is my favorite idea in the world, but it's the area that we have the least amount of notes in, I think. Yes. So even if we hit 42, that's still progress. And like, if we could get 90, that would be super ideal. If not, then we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But we'll see what happens. Same day as my birthday? Whoa. Yeah, October 25th. I don't think you understand, man. I'm very glad. Very glad to have had my wedding on October 25th. It's a good distance away from many of things, and especially since I don't really like... I personally don't celebrate Halloween that crazy. Katie likes celebrating, but work normally makes it so, you know, one of us can't really celebrate it. It was like a good... It's a good distance away from everything else. You know, my birthday's in June. Christmas is 2 months away. Yeah. I have some family birthdays near the date, but, like, not close enough that it becomes a problem. You know, stuff like that. So, big fan. Big fan of when things work out. Oh, yeah, is Gobi over here? Is he over here yet? I thought he shows up. Maybe he shows up later. He definitely shows up here at some point. That's how you water that little shindig there, but whatever. Guess it don't matter. Are you playing this on Switch? I'm not. I'm not. Look at my colors, bro. It's a randomizer. Where do you think it's being played on? I ate him? Oh, fuck. I don't want to sound mean here, but let's have a little bit of larger thinking here. You could have modded the Switch. I don't know. Come on, Jeer. That's infinitely harder than doing another thing that I've been known to do. Yesterday I literally showed my computer off. On accident. This is obviously an official N64 system. Exactly. I'll tell you what, though. My day was pretty good. I kind of hung out. I doom scrolled a lot today. I'm not really proud of what I did today. And then I was like, well, I'm not going to sit around and do nothing. I can't beat myself up about not editing. Because then it's just not going to make me feel good. So I played more Mario SNES Picross. And I've almost beaten the Mario side of things. And I need to go to the Wario side of things. Eventually, I'll play it on stream. And we'll do all of the puzzles or whatever. But... you know, that's one of those things that I'm not dying to get my hands on, specifically because it's a pain in the ass to do. There's like 300 puzzles in that game, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not really super duper worried about it. With that said, however, even before we get to that, I need to play the one on the Game Boy. Since that one is the original. Alright, things are going well for collecting notes, which thank the Lord. I'm not afraid to save state like crazy for this, because this is the worst part of the game. Don't get me wrong, love Banjo Kazooie, but the worst part of the game is collecting all the notes. Well, and the Grunty fight. I don't like the Grunty fight. I think Randomizer could work on original High Rare as do many other mods, but would likely need an expansion pack. Yeah, that makes sense. The only thing I'm expanding is, what's in my pants? My butt cheeks. My butt cheeks are growing, bro. My butt cheeks are growing. Was that all the notes in springtime? Really? Kinda surprised by that, to be honest with you. Is dong. Yes, sir. Well, I guess that was everything in springtime. Now we move on to summer, I guess. Just to save my life. I don't want to go crazy on the save states, but I start them at the start of every season. That makes my life much easier. If I remember correctly, that guy had like Boko notes up there. I'd have to go and double check later to be sure, but I think there is. I thought so. Thought there wasn't any notes over there. Boko from Thomas. Yes, yes. Have any of you guys seen that, like, weird-ass, like, jelly bear or gummy bear escape from prison game? I think it was made by the same people that made, or same person that made Choo Choo Charles. Has any of you seen that? Has any of yous? Talk about a game that looks terrible. I think the game only has, like, 10 minutes of content or something. Like, it's like really absurd. But even before it come out, it looked like Omega dog shit beforehand. First hearing about it, I don't remember the name of it, but it was a trailer in some sort of, maybe it was a trailer in one of the Nintendo Direct, like, Indie World things or something. I remember seeing it in, like, a larger Direct or State of Play or something and thinking to myself, wow, that looks like utter dog shit. This is what I mean when gaming is slop. And I love gaming, but people do need a better definition of what gaming is. I was planning on checking that video of it, but I haven't gotten around to it. I mean, do that. If there's any way you should experience a game, that's probably the best way to do it. I think... Okay, so from my understanding of the lore in the game was $20 when it was released. And then within the first 2 hours, because people were complaining about how little content there was, they cut the price in half. Which then more people complained because then you had to fucking... God didn't kill you? Because then, you know, the people that bought the game for $20 are like, well, now it's fucking $10. You fucked us. And apparently the game only has, like, one map or something. And, like, there's a map editor in it, and he didn't even use it. Like, it's stuff like that. Yo, what's going on, Devil? I've been playing way more Mario Picross. I'm almost done the Mario half of the levels. I'm at the point where they're 20v20 right now, and it's a pain in my fucking ass. We're talking about that one prison break game? Yes. I don't remember what the game's called. But yeah. It was like Paint the Town Red if it would have been so much better, yes. But man, Choo Choo Charles has so much potential, especially in terms of train elements. I actually would love to play Choo Choo Charles. Even if I don't think the game, like, looks that excellent or anything, I still would love to play it. Just for the simple fact that it looks goofy. And that, like, me wasting a day on it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I don't think the game's very long, either. And apparently, one of my friends from work, the same friend that, like, has me play all these, the Metal Gear Solid games and Death Stranding games, and the guy who, like, I would never expect to play Choo Choo Charles was like, nah, I bought it for like $1 or something one day, and I decided to play it, and I just love it. It's so funny. And I was like, coming from you, that's wild, because you're not the type of guy to buy games that don't have like a story and whatnot. So it makes me want to try it even more. Charlie himself was literally pre-made assets of a train and spider merged together. Well, you know, at least... I don't know. At least they were able to merge them together and make it at least a little interesting. I don't know what else my least would be. At least. Anyways, we've collected our 41 that we need for the for the area. So now, whatever I collect now will go into overdrive and bring us that much closer to our goal. Now we need only 49 notes. Is commentary hard, Mr. Streamer? As for someone who's been doing commentary for 12 years? No. No, it's not. But that's because I talk all the time. That first year, that first 5 years, especially if you aren't used to it, are terrible. Because A, you don't know how to... It takes a very important person, or a special kind of person, to be able to talk to themselves without any interaction back. You know what I'm saying? Because those first few streams, or those first few videos, unless you become an incredible source of entertainment within the first few months or whatever, you're going to be talking to nobody. So it's very hard to learn how to talk to yourself and then be able to bounce ideas off of yourself and keep a full conversation going. I mean, there's times I leave dead air because I'm focusing on the game, but if you think about it like this, I stream for about 5 hours 4 times a week. I have to fill 20 hours of air, and if I'm not talking, you know, a ton within an hour, like, it is ultimately just the game. So a lot of the time I'll talk about my day, I'll talk about things I'm thinking about, talk about games, I'll talk about... And a lot of the time it's just figuring out, A, what to talk about, B, how to be able to inflate your conversation about it. Because me, in IRL, I have very... I'm very wordy in the jokes that I make because I like making jokes, but my opinions on things, especially when I'm sharing with other people IRL, it takes, like, I need to be very passionate about said thing, and be very friendly with certain people for me to be, like, very chatty with them. With every other person, with any stranger or whatever, I'm very, 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 very short-worded, you know what I'm saying? Because I have nothing else to say to you. On stream, it's a little bit different. That was about the worst thing that could have happened. But, you know, it's difficult to start. But once you've learned the skill, it's not hard at all. Crashes a Biosort sees a massive chatterbox. You are the wordler in the Discord. It's true. Have you ever done those collab or multiplayer streams? I've collabed with my wife. About as far as that got. I'm not one to do collabs. Maybe I should do more of them, sure. But I'm not one to... unless it's someone I know IRL. And someone I really feel comfortable sharing the microphone with. And don't get me wrong, there's people I would probably do that with. I'm also very lazy. Then the answer would be yes, but to be honest with you, I just like streaming by my lonesome. You should play iRiders with your wife. We're not gonna do that, and that's because Katie and I have a mutual agreement to never play cart games, no matter the cart game, with each other ever again. last time we played Mario Kart together, Katie said they were going to rip my skin from my flesh, which doesn't necessarily make sense, but after that I said I'm no longer playing Mario Kart with you, wife. And it's for the best. You know I love Katie to death. But, we're never playing Mario Kart together again. not for like, not because of anything crazy, but it's just to make sure our relationship stays together. I can't have that. Well, there's an easy solution. Double dash co-op, literally working together. Yeah, but then Katie has to learn double dash, and then that's its own whole thing. Look, there's a reason I pick and choose what games I play and don't play with my wife. It's not because... And you also have to understand that, like, the person I am on screen, the person I am behind screen are two vastly different people. Even though they are the same person, and I'm very open with who I am and whatnot, the way that I conduct myself is vastly different. That gap, that, like, creates the gap that, like, leads to me getting angry very quickly, and it's because I'm trying to balance both the world of me streaming and me having, like, the word I'm going to use is omnipotent control, to then also needing to make sure that everything's balanced for my wife. It's like, you know, when things don't progress quickly. Also, I maintain a very, very hard schedule, you know what I'm saying? I maintain a very strict schedule of how things go, specifically so I can play about a bajillion games every year. So when, like, my scheduling gets fucked up, I get really mad. Not at Katie, just in general. Just in general. You know what I'm saying? It's like the one thing I'm I'm passionate about a lot of things, but I would say it's the one thing I really can't afford to get fucked up. Not that I think Katie would fuck it up, but I can't, like, even risk it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm so hard set on making sure everything's perfect with this that it's, like, not even funny. I've been doing it for so long, I take it too seriously, but I can't. I'm well aware it's, like, my biggest character flaw. But it hasn't stopped me collabing with Katie in the past. It just means that I'm more dejected for when we do a stream, because when we're together, the focus is on Katie. You know what I'm saying? When we stream together, the focus is on Katie, not on me. So at that point, Katie could run wild, and it doesn't matter what happens, because I'm just being the husband at that point. Like when we did the Skylander stuff. That's a separation of Crash and Brian. And that way, Katie can have fun, I can have fun, and together, it's a blast. I think that's everything for summer. It's not that hard. Literally, all the action one player is split between two players. I know. I mean, I know. I've played Double Dash before, but it's not the point. Chatters, will we be playing Air Raiders? Eventually, I'll get to Air Raiders. I'd like to play with the one on the old cube first, but before we get to that, I gotta play a bunch of other games. Kirby Air Riders 1 is not really on my to-do list, you know what I'm saying? We experienced Crash Stream, having Katie on is like a sweet, rare treat. Exactly, and that's what it should be. You know what I'm saying? Because Katie's so special to me, but also so special to all of us, that having Katie on stream, especially something they're passionate about, not something I'm forcing them to do, is just going to be infinitely better. I haven't seen a Katie stream, though I really don't many stream... I don't really many streams other than the Nintendo ones. Well, Jerry, you should totally check out some of the other stuff that I do. I mean, that's kind of like the whole point of why I do this stuff that I do. You know what I'm saying? Branching out is literally the reason why I stream. Because it forces us it forces us out of a comfort zone. But on Nintendo shill, you can shill for other things. That's also not like pride. They hate us. You know what I'm saying? I love Nintendo games, but don't confuse my love for Nintendo games with the love for Nintendo. I hate them, bro. I'm getting road dogged! Anyways, there's a beauty in forcing yourself out of your comfort zone and playing things you wouldn't otherwise play, or checking out things you otherwise play. You know, like there's a larger world out there than Nintendo stuff, and I don't think enough people see that, and that goes for other genres of gaming as well. That's not just for Nintendo when I say that. I think too many people stick with their genre too hard, and then they make that their whole personality, and it's like, well, there's infinite things out there. It's like if you only exclusively watch action movies, which there are people that do that out there, but it's like, come on, bro. There's like a billion of things out there you can be doing. I always say, love Nintendo as a gaming company, hate Nintendo as a gaming company. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I wonder if there's a way to, like, actually beat these guys. I haven't really thought about it. Other games require, like, a PC or new expensive consoles, though? Hey, do you understand that's why I stream them? Also, like, I don't know. It's not like the Nintendo Switch 2 wasn't cheap, like expensive too, you know what I'm saying? Like, Nintendo's not the cheap option, like, at all. Anyways, that's why I'm here. Okay, fine, I'll let you experience it for me. Exactly! The poor man's way of playing it. Anyway, that's how I did it. My dad never understood why I would watch other people play games, but the way I would always describe it is like, look, sometimes I don't have the ability to play those games, and I want to be able to experience them. Always made sense to me. But there's plenty of beautiful, wonderful games out there, you know, especially because there's plenty of games that were Nintendo-based that are based off of other gaming things. You know, like that's everything's connected. All right, there is a Jiggy here. I'm going to... Oh. Never mind. That was in the summer. Okay, well then never mind. I pirate any games to save money for AAA titles. I'm gonna say that's pretty evil. I'm gonna say it. That's pretty evil. I'm gonna say it. That's pretty gross, actually. That's really not good. That's, unhelpful for the gaming industry, to say the least. Let's say that. It's a gross way to do it. Really, you shouldn't pirate anything, right? But obviously I'm not saying that. But I am saying that there's definitely people out there that need the money. You know what I'm saying? There's people out there that don't. Like, if you're gonna pirate anything, pirate the expensive shit, bro. Which is all AAA titles. Silk Song was $20. You know what I'm saying? And I love that game. Like, what are we doing? It also makes sense in a financial way. The AAA games are always so much more expensive, so being able to buy... you know, a game that's $60 rather than buying 3 $20 indie games is only hurting yourself, honestly. Like, that's not even looking at the other aspects of it. My dad didn't understand watching people play for the longest time, but man, it felt like a god when I bit him back with a damn good reason. Yeah, some people just don't look past their own reasoning, which is always frustrated me. My grandmother did something with that recently that I'm not gonna repeat any of the phrase, but let's just say it had to do something with how the whole SNAP benefit thing in America is going away and only, you know, starving our poverty population. And then, well, my uncle saying, hey, you know, you get benefits from the government, right? And that doesn't make you any better. And then she said a slur, and then it became a whole thing. My grandmother, not great. Not a great lady. Love her. Not a great lady. Let's say that. So, one day I was eating lunch and had a Choctopus video playing on my phone. My dad looked over and questioned why I watch it. He had full TV, so I went, you know, I could say the same for you and that. He clenched his lips and nodded and quietly said, yeah, I guess you could. Yeah, I mean, that's obviously the closest example to everything. Sometimes people, like I said, they don't even mean to be harmful sometimes, but sometimes you just don't see past the thing that's right in your face. I'm joking, but in my opinion, pirates shouldn't act like Robin Hood. I mean, I'm not disagreeing with that either. I mean, you're allowed to act however you act when you buy stuff. But let me say this, they're not performing a good deed that's gonna... I guess the way I would say it is that they're taking away money from other people, sure, but by no means are they helping other people in their... they're not actively helping other people. They're hurting other people that eventually may lead to some better, but that's not why they're doing that. You know, it's very rare that's the case. And if you really don't think of... If you don't want to support a publisher, then the best way is just not to play the game at all. With that said, it's much better than what you joked about. With that said, much better the other way around. What? I literally was mid-attack! God damn it. I was mid-attack. Ugh. Is the rock broken down here? Oh, it is. Look at that. Get the notes that were down here. Load the save state, bro. The save state was inside a bee cage. I've collected too much to go and do that. Not really beat up about it. It is what it is. Don't get me wrong, I'm not against using save states, but It's just, it wouldn't be useful in this moment. You may think you know where I save stated, but I know where I save stated. He just didn't save the state to that point in time. Yeah, I saved the state a little while ago when I was in the beehive. But I've collected too much for me to be like, oh, I'll just go back and redo it. Nah, I ain't worried about doing any of that. I'll just be epic style. And luckily we still have all the winter. I think it's pretty likely we'll get all the stuff that we need. Also, it's not so bad when I have literally a warp to the top. You know what I'm saying? If I didn't have this easy ass warp to the top, then we might be singing a different tune. Okay, I take everything I just said back. I could have sworn that went to the top, but it's cool. It ain't a big deal. Look how slow you were with this thing on, man. At least with the winter area, I could just fly to the top. I don't even need a warp. Yep, I did defeat them. Good. But I will throw a save state up when I get up here. Because I don't have to deal with that again. Yippee! Okay, see, same thing happened. I'm literally attacking, but it is what it is. It's just annoying. Nah, that one was on me. You're really gonna hit me with a cheat? You're gonna call me a cheater after that? Really? Really? That's what you're gonna say? I know you're joking, but really? You're gonna hit me with one of those? Thought I was gonna miss the animation. It's fucked up when you realize that this area does just have these enemies here normally. I mean, not those, but the tree fuck guy, yes. Fuck this area. While I might not have that much of a problem with it right now, I can say for sure this area still fucking sucks. I need 2 more nuts, I think, for the squirrel guy. Well, there's one for sure. And then we're missing one more somewhere? Somewhere. I mean, I'm right here. I might as well, like, get it. You know what I'm saying? My thought is it's in the back of the beehive. That's one location, right? One location is that it's at the back of the beehive. Second would be like it's down here in one of these corners, you know? Or it might be in the water somewhere. It also technically doesn't have to be in this area at all. It's actually just as likely to be in winter, I think. Which is a shame. It's not over here. So then, I don't really want to have to climb up again. I guess I will. Or how about I just do this? I will load the save state. We know for a fact that there's 3 more nodes up there that we gotta go get, but I guess let me check this area first. Because I got the one that was in water, right? That's this one. Next, we'll need the one that's in the hut. The pizza hut. Oh, I didn't know you were official Nintendo 64 system. It says spend points. Yeah, it does. Oh, there is something all the way up there. Huh. I think I know where that would be. Does anyone remember how you would destroy one of these things? I don't. I mean, it could be in winter. Just could straight up just be in winter, right? I also don't think I can even make that jump. Ugh. You gotta fly right into them. No, that's, I don't think that's quite it. Let me try something. Because I can learn the ability to fly, I think it's gonna be up there. Not learn the ability, I have the ability. I mean, if I can figure out how the fuck to break this thing, then that's what it is. Because you can see it underneath. See what I'm saying? I don't know. I forgot I didn't break that. I forgot when I loaded it that he was still alive. Did I ever walk back into here? That might sound stupid, but did I ever walk back into here? There's a Jinjo. Mm-hmm. Not up here. Important for notes, but not up here. Or pain in the buttocks. That just puts me back here. Come on, really, bro? It's just fucking annoying. Okay, let's do it. Let's just continue. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. I'm literally mid-attack. I'm literally mid-attack. You don't have to do that. I'm mid-attack. I'm afraid, does this work? Alright, good to know. Mr. Streamer, is gameplay hard? For this game, yes. One of the hardest games out there, actually. All right, now do myself a favor and save state right there, so I never have to worry about that again. Thank you. It's just like that. Everything's okay. Can I see that other platform from here? I cannot. Wait, I think that is this platform, so those don't spawn in. So there isn't another platform. What's going on, Lanky Kong? Hope you're doing well, my man. I just want to double check there isn't one like hiding out of sight. Just throw a different angle on it to see if I can see another one. I don't think there's another one in here. I think we're missing one more. I don't think I've collected 6. I think I need one more. I just don't know where else that said one more is, and I think that's like half of my problem. Again, it's still has a really good chance to just be in the fucking the winter area. I mean, the shit's still randomized, you know what I'm saying? You're actually such a dickhead. You're the dickhead for that. You didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do that whatsoever, bro. Let me load that save state. Yeah, I'm a cheating bastard. What do you want me to say? Gumbo. I feel like I hear the nut, though. That might just be the song. But I feel like I hear it. I might just be tweaking, though. I might just be tweaking for the nut. You should never tweak for the nut, guys. It's bad. It's, it's a bad look. You shouldn't be tweaking for the nut. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a bad look. Alright, 10 more and we can officially go and beat the game. Or at least we can get to the last note door. You're missing one, right? You're missing one? You're missing one. I need one more. I guess can always look around back. I've checked it every other time, so I don't think it's back there, but I guess of all the things I could do, it's not the worst thing in the world to double check. Okay, that makes sense. Don't do that at home. Don't try that at home. I'm a professional or whatever. My other thought is that it just hasn't spawned in and it's just over here. Like my vision's just too far and I just can't see it. Alright, well in that case I think I'm just gonna hop, skip, and jump out of here. We'll go to winter and see if it's there. If it's not there, then I'm not gonna worry about it, but I don't know. Just double checking the last few corners here, because it has the ability to be in the spot where I believe a Mumbo token, Jiggy, or 1-up statue can be. So it can be in any of those locations. Hell, and even speaking of that, I need to become a bee and go and double check. I want to say summer. Or I don't need to be a bee, I need to just get in there to do said thing. Before I forget, let me just click. Where is... There he is. God damn it! Come on, bro. No, there was nothing in you, which is, a shame. And I guess while I'm here, I'll double check the other side. Even though I don't think there is anything over here. Nah. Well, you know what there could be? A thing right here. Have I gone in here? Wait, I'm just thinking about it. Didn't I do this already? Now, we do know every time this has something different spawned in, so wouldn't hurt to look to see if there's a nut. I know there was a Jiggy in here last time when it came to the winter area. But alas, there is nothing. Alas, a whole nutter. Now, around the bottom of the tree is definitely gonna have more shit. It normally does. But it's still very important to double check that there ain't nothing up here for me. We're getting very close to the end, which is very nice. Very, very, very close. Like I said, I think I'm only 9 notes away from what I need. 8 notes away from what I need. Sweet. 6 more. This room is quite interesting to me because I think this is the only, I'm pretty sure this is the only season you can access it. Thank you. Yeah, nothing else here, man. There was something here before. I think it was a Mumbo token, but alas, nothing this time. Alright, I had to head down. I'm a little sad about the whole nut situation. Because I'm like right there. You know what I'm saying? It's just a shame that I'm missing out on something that's really close to us having. But I want to say this room has enough notes. It totally does not. We need one more, one more! One more, and we never have to collect a single other note. We just need the rest of the jiggies, bro. Hallelujah. Well, I saw a note. Huge. I wanna. Don't do all that. Don't need to do all that. There was something I didn't get before. I just saw it. It was a grunty switch I never got. I'll have to get that then. I could have gotten that pretty early on. I was already in this room. I keep forgetting that I was already here. This brings you out Mumbo's area, right? Nope, don't put me here. Okay. Yo, what's up, Robot Sonic? How's it slinging, my man? Hope all is well in Sonicville, bro. Recently, I got my hand on Sonic Rush when my friend Brian brought me a DS. I'm thinking about it right now. He also gave me the Smurfs 2, the game, which is like whatever, but he also got me fucking Sonic Rush. Called it Sonic Double Rush, but I think it's just Sonic Rush. Aha! Yes, I never got this. Free. Yes, free Jiggy. Well, I definitely need to get out of there with the bee then. Sweet. Ow, bro. Did you see how fast he was coming for my life? Did you see how fast he was coming? I like it. I've been good. I've been playing the new Katamari game. Hope you enjoy Sonic Rush. Was that one that introduced Blaze as a playable character? I think so. I think it has Blaze and Sonic. I think those are the only 2 playable characters. I don't know like anything about it, to be honest. But I've been collecting all of the Sonic games to be played for next year. And I thought, you know, with your name, that would sound exciting. Not the first time. Not the first time I've talked about it though. But you know what? You know what, guys? This is the last note I need. Boom. Shakalaka. That should put us to 8. I believe we will just have to see here in a second. Hold on. That'll bring us to... My math is completely wrong. I need 2 more. Well, hold on. Hold up. Crashes at the Doofus convention. Also remember the really weird RPG game as well that was on the DS? There was an RPG game? Didn't even know that existed. This tiny little guy. Goodbye. I remember enjoying it, but never got to the sequel for it. Maybe then it is Double Rush. Yeah, I don't know. Ukam bokum. It was Sonic Chronicles. No, I mean the sequel to Sonic Rush. That might be Sonic Double Rush. I don't know. To be honest, I don't know very much about Sonic Rush as is. But what I do know is that now we officially do have 810. It's not me just being wrong, which is grand. I guess we'll go and become a bee. Oh, we can get that Jiggy. There is no, I don't know where that last acorn is then. I really have no idea. Yeah, I think it was. But Chronicles of Experience, if you ever want to check it out. I'll take a look-see at it at some point. Didn't even know the game existed until you talked about it. Oh shit, there's just one here? I've walked by that like 800 times. Sweet. Well, that's what I get for being stupid, I guess. Sonic Rush Adventure was the sequel. I had to double check. Okay. I'm gonna see something really quick. Because you can't see underneath what's over here, so... just worth a look, you know? As I thought, there was nothing. Oh, snap. That was weird. Yeah, I don't know where that last nut is then. That's a crying shame, honestly. It was a good crash, another crash stream. Shame I missed the other streams for the randomizer. It's okay. I'm not gonna lie to you. This randomizer hasn't been my favorite. It was on thin ice pretty much the entire playthrough, but we kind of got too far to not beat it. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, let's go to summer to see if I can get into the beehive for that Jiggy. If not, then we'll go to Sproyoing and we'll get the bee and we'll get that last Jiggy. Because I think now we'll just collect the last few Jiggies. Because I think, according to one person's opinion, who I trust very dearly, we need 25 to beat the game. I don't know. I've been seeing video of doing the Banjo with all levels being N64. Yes. I know what you're talking about, and I actually have it. I've been wanting to do something with it in the past. Even while I'm editing B3313, I'm actually talking about that exact ROM hack. but I just haven't gotten around to playing it. Sure would be fun, though. I forget. Can't you, like, shit eggs into this? I don't have Gobi, so it doesn't matter, because I can't, like, do the thing that I need to do. It looks really well made. It's actually... It's made by, the same guy that did the Zelda ROM hack I did, what, a year and a half ago now? So I know it's good. I just haven't played it. We might play that sometime in December or something. I don't know, maybe, perhaps. I do think it'd be fun to play. Okay, so how the fuck do I get into the B area again? Which one of these random doors brings me to the B area? Fair, got all these games to play and beat for your goal. Yes, yes. We are actually... And it's because of NES night we did a few days ago. Pretty fucking close. I haven't done the math. Actually, I guess I can look it up really quick. Let me look here. One of my counts is wrong. I don't know which of my counts is wrong, but one of my counts is wrong. By one game. And I don't know what it is. And I think it's the one list I'm pulling up now. I think this game's wrong. But in October... Not counting the game we're playing right now, which does count. Okay, we're really close. We've played 21 games. Which puts our goal at 105. Counting the randomizer, this one as a game, which I do. Randomizers count at least once. That would bring it to 106, and my goal by the end of the year was 108. So I have about 2 months worth of extra games to try to fill that goal out. And at least if people disagree with certain games, which they don't, it's a very arbitrary rule set that I have, but at least then I can be like, oh hey, look, you're stupid and dumb. You're stupid and dumb. I've also played this, that, and the other. Buddy. NES night was good. I'm really happy I did that. Very big fan of that stream. I love when we deviate. I love when we deviate from the normal schedule. I love my schedule, but I also love when we deviate from it. A lot of fun. Like, that's why, like, the April Fool's stream was so good, because it happened to turn into Crash Bingo, and just Crash Bingo was just so enjoyable. And it just worked so well. Like, the whole thing was set up so well. Gotta mix it up to help keep things fresh for you. Exactly. And, like, it's nice already that I play so many vastly different games that I very rarely get sick of games. You know what I'm saying? They have to really tick me off for me to be like, I am sick of this. You know what I'm saying? Or like, they just are genuinely boring games. Don't tell Toss Monkey, but football core. It was fine. It was fine. But it was definitely maybe a little too long. How do I get to the fucking beehive? There's not, like, even that many more doors I could go into. God damn it. Did I ever go into the door that's over here? Let's try that. Yeah, I feel that. That was how Dragon Quest for me, and I had to push myself to get through the first half. Yeah. Luckily, even when there are games like that, I find ways to entertain myself. Even if they're stupid. You know what I'm saying? I find ways to entertain myself. Alright, well, let's try this then. Yep. Yay! Cool. And now I just need to become a bee, and I think I can get the other thing. The only two Jiggies that I'm aware that we can't get, or that we haven't gotten, actually 3, is the one with the flower that's down there. It's the one with the nut, and the Jinjos. The Jinjos, I think I have every way to get. Let's say that. Like, I think I can get it. I'm just being lazy. But with the nut, I just don't even know where it is. At all. I just don't know where it is at all. Which is a shame. So does this just randomize what levels load into the stages, or does it change other stuff as well? So it randomizes where moves are, it randomizes all Jiggies, 1-ups, Mumbo tokens, and quest items into one item pool and switches those around. It switches all notes, notes, feathers, and eggs into another item pool. And then when I enter, it randomizes the order of the worlds, and then while in the worlds, it randomizes the areas themselves. But really, that just boils down to, like, it randomizing a handful of, rooms, you know? It's not like it changes or anything like a fog wall randomizer would in Dark Souls 1, you know? It's very much so just like, oh, this room will take me here, and especially because there's not very many loading areas in Banjo-Kazooie 1, then it doesn't really change anything. I would like to randomize Banjo-Tooie, but it's just so much harder to do. Only so much you can do with Banjo. Yeah, I've said it before, the first stream. I thought this was going to be better. You know what I'm saying? I definitely built it up in my head a lot. It's not like it's bad. It's just not... It's no Paper Mario. You know what I'm saying? It's no Zelda. It's just okay. And that's okay. It's okay that it's okay, but it... You know. It's just okay. The nut's not in here, right? Yeah, worth a look. The note is, though. I'll get it. You plan on checking the new ukulele remake? Eventually. I've been meaning to beat the original ukulele for a long time, so getting the remake that should hopefully be better should make my time with the game much easier. Even though I have the original. I was one of the backers of the original. Because I have the little playground test. I don't know if that was for pre-order or if that was for backers, but I'm pretty sure I was a full backer. It's just been so long that I'm not, like, 100% sure. Like, I'm pretty sure I was a backer of the game. What this could have used was randomized dialogue. Could have added more humor to the journey. Yeah. But I also skipped the dialogue a lot of the time without even reading it, so... While it could have been fun for other people, I just don't see myself really doing much with it. More of my own fault than the game's. It was also seeing all the initial ideas they had. Yes, it was very cool. And I never beat it. I got to World 4, and then I kind of just lost my want to beat it, because it was just so mediocre. But that'll change when I play it, the original, or the remake. I think I'll just get the remake, and that's because I do want them to perform well. Like, just because I don't think Yooka-Laylee was that good of a game doesn't mean I don't want Playtonic to be funded. You know what I'm saying? Like, they still deserve fame and fortune. But all I'm saying is no messages English. Well, that happened because the game was in a glitch state. The randomization wasn't the dialogue. Because the randomization of it was strange. And so the game didn't know what to do because he wasn't supposed to be there. I stopped the casino level, but I know the remake keeps a lot of core stuff, but all the issues that a lot of people voice about, they made that way better. Well, that's good at least. That's good at least. I guess. I guess let's see if we can beat the game. I still think I need Jiggies to beat the game. But we're definitely a hell of a lot closer to that than we were before. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think we have 86. I think we need 90 something to beat the game. But we'll see. Not all 100 for any percent. Yeah, I know you need an amount of them. According to what Devil said. I just don't remember what you need. And hey, if you don't, I could just beat the game now and then we can just move on to something else. And I'm okay with that. I'm going to cheese the shit out of this fight, so it's not like that won't happen. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, another step has been conquered. What else is left? Okay, so it is 25 that we need. So we need 8 more Jiggies, and then we will be in the clear. Okay, fine. Wait. Oh shit. I forgot this room existed. I think this is just a nothing room, but I forgot it existed nonetheless. Robot Sonic, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for 8 months. All right. 8 more notes, or 8 more Jiggies we gotta go find. That shan't be too bad. I missed some in Bubble Goop. Bubble Goop. I gotta go back there. You think it's gonna be the first streamer I make a year with for subs? Thank you. Really, thank you. I hope you know that that does mean a lot to me. Yeah, I'm a small streamer, so like stuff like that's always super helpful. Thank you. I mean, you know this. You know this. But like, no, I'm still honored. You know what I'm saying? We got people penny pinching out here, you know? So I get it. I get not wanting to sub. I'm very rarely sub to people, so when people do, it's always super nice. Really enjoy the content you do. Thank you. I'll make sure to keep it up, brother. I'll keep working on the B3313 stuff. I expect Mario Party 9 to be out fairly soon. Because at least with that, like, that video is so easy to edit in comparison to B3313. It's like not even funny how much easier it is to edit. This is not going to lead me to where I need it to lead me to. Which is fine, that's fine, but at least it's empty now. I usually just do the Twitch thing that lets you get over ads, but I'll sub the streamers to help support them. Well, that's dope. Like that's always nice. Because you're actually losing out on one of your abilities to... One of the things you get for subbing. So doing it, it makes that $5 or $6 mean that much more. All right, take me to the beach. All right, I repeat my statement. Take me to the beach. I think this one's gonna be it. We're running out of locations to take me to the area. God damn it. Don't tell me it's in the fucking guy's shell. That's just annoying. It might be in the guy's shell. I think that's the only other location there is to go. That's if this isn't it, which it isn't. All right, to the crab shell we go then. He's not hard to fight. It's just another thing to check off, you know. Well, no, this takes me right to his shell, I think. Fuck! What's the doorway I need here? I remember this fight being hard. I don't know why I remember this fight being hard. It's not hard in the slightest. It's not even... There's, like, not even a challenge to it. It really is just so much just hit him 3 times in the eyeball. Now, let's see. This isn't it. Shit, dude. Here it is. Okay, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Van... Joe hyphen, so we need a K. Zooey mama. Oh, that's a free one. Sweet. I don't think there's any other J's that I'm missing here anyways. It says that there are, but I don't think there are. Like, for me to actually collect, I don't think there are. Because there could be 11 in a separate other area, you know? Hell, I know Bubble Goop Swamp has... What, an additional one that I need? As well. There's one in there I need, as well as there's one where I come out that I know I need. I did get the... I got the thing that was up here, right? When they shot that out? Yeah, okay, cool. Cool. That's 2 done. So now we need 6 more. I think... I want to say... that... this thing up here will be able to take me down here and get to another note. Or a Jiggy. I think. This will take me to the Mad Monster area, which then will take me to Gobi... No, I'll take me to Gobi Valley, not to Bubble Goop Swamp. Gobi Valley is done. Ah. That's a shame. Bubble Goop Swamp was Where the hell was Bubblegum Swamp? Because I know that this was Bubblegum Swamp. This is Clanker's Cavern. There's some stuff in here we can do really quick. This isn't it, but there is stuff in here I can do. And extra good because we don't need the notes. I gotta let this fucker go again? Hello, Mr. Skeleton. Hello, Mr. Skeleton. Hello, Mr. Skeleton. I know there's at least one thing in here I can do. I forget, do I get something for you doing that? Oh, sweet. Well, that was the one that I was thinking of. So that's great. With that said, though, I don't know if there's... Don't remember if there's anything else in here that I can get. I know the one that's at the other end of the invincibility area is not really available, or not really a thing. Because if I remember correctly, it is a Mumbo token. Come on. Boing. Really? I don't remember anything else that we were missing over here. I just know that we were missing that. I think that genuinely was it, though. At least the ones that I could think of. That's another major problem with how this is randomized. Mind you, I caused the randomization. I'm not gonna act like it doesn't. But it doesn't tell me what I'm missing. You know, like I can't look up the totals and be like, oh, I'm missing 3 here. Okay, let me go look over here. I have no way of knowing. That's just how the game's set up. Not like, you know, they haven't been super hard to get. It's just like, I have to, off of base memory, I have to just remember ones that I know you can get and hope to God that I'm gonna get the ones that I need. Thank you. You wouldn't do any archipelago of several games, would you? No. And here's why. I have tried to use archipelago. It is the most frustrating piece of technology I've ever had the pleasure of dealing with. Archipelago, and I've tried to set up an archipelago just for Banjo Tooie. I want to rip my hair out dealing with Archipelago. I can't get it working for a single game, let alone multiple games. And I'm sorry, I don't need to randomize 3 games in one. You know what I'm saying? That, like, defeats the purpose for me. Because then you're just like, oh yeah, it's this much harder because I added a whole nother game on top. It's not like I don't care when people do it or nothing. It's just like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? And it would be fine if Archipelago didn't give me such a problem while I was trying to set up the Banjo-Tooie stuff. You know what I'm saying? But the problem is that it has, and I just really don't care to even use the service at all. Not until it's been made easier to deal with. Like, don't get me wrong, I know I'm stupid and dumb and whatever, but like, surely that's not its final form. I don't think there's anything, I don't think I get anything for doing all the tolls, but I'm doing them anyways because I want to. Sounds like it needs to be more streamlined. Yes. Yes. 100%. And like I tried for hours for the Tooie stuff. It just didn't work. I could not get it to work at all. And so I give up on it. And my experience with Archipelago makes me never want to try it. And I hope in a few years I say, well, you know, that was a dumb take. I wish I can go back and do more stuff with it. But I'm happy that it's now more streamlined. But until that happens, I ain't worried about it. Until that happens, I ain't worried about it one bit. I want to say that there's something you can do with these tolls. I want to say they're important. I want to say you get a jiggy or something for doing them, but I actually don't know if that's true or not. I'm also trying to think what else would be missing in this area. Minus Jinjos. I mean, Jinjos are... If there's anything that's gonna hurt me, it's gonna be me not having all the Jinjos. I think that's all I can think of for a lot of these areas as to what I am and am not missing. Luckily, I do feel pretty confident in the fact that I think I can... I think I can get... I need 5 more now. I feel pretty confident in the fact that I think I can do that. I probably don't need to do this one either, but I'll do it too. I gotta hit it though. That's so absurd. That's so absurd to make it like that. Ah, it's a Jinjo. That's, fine, I guess. Crash, you ever watched the Ernest Scared Stupid movie? No. I guess we'll head out of this area. If I need to come back in and do the Jinjos, I will. But for now, we go back to Bubblegum Swamp. We know there's one in Free Easy Peak that we gotta go do. as Schwell. But before I do that, let me come in here and get... We gotta go to Mumbo. We gotta go to Mumbo not only for the note that apparently was behind him, but on top of that, I need to get it for... the one easy jiggy thing that I need. I don't remember hitting a button here. Maybe I did? I don't remember. Dog. Bark. Wrong. Here it is. Apparently there's a jiggy behind him. Oh yeah, there is. Look at that. That was pretty easy to get. Bubblegum Swap is actually fully completed. That's wild. I think it is a Mumbo token. Does we have 3 on us? Ah, we should have 4, because I collected... What have I collected here? I've collected... the one that was in... I collected 2 in Click Clock Woods. Right, one that was inside the level, one that was outside the level. We went and collected one in Clanker's Cavern. And that was number 4. So yeah, we should have 4 of them. And now that we're here, I can come over here. And I should be able to go into that little hole in the wall to get another thingamajig. Hoping, of course, this actually is a Jiggy and not a Mumbo token. Oh, it's Cheeto, bro. I forgot you existed. I mean, I knew you existed, but I forgot where you existed in this game. Thought you were gonna give me more. I'm ashamed that you didn't. Where's my note, bro? My Jiggy, if you will. Okay, well, that was one of the numbers that I had in mind. So that definitely puts an asterisk on things. I'm missing 4. We know there's one in Freeze Easy Peak. That's really the next location that we have left to go. Oh, there's the one in the sky I still need to get for them, so that should be 2. Man, fuck you, bro. Cool. Okay, so then once we have the one in Freezeezy Peak, I'm kind of lost as to which ones we are missing. Mine is Jinjos. I know there's areas where we're missing Jinjos. I'm just trying to think about the areas that I can go back into. Monsters Mansion should have another one that we haven't gotten yet. But still. I've been liking PvZ Replanted. I've never played the new release of the game, so I don't know how much content adds to that, but it has had a decent amount of added since the OG game. Well, that's good at least. I mean, at least they add more shit. You know? I'll get around to playing it eventually. As I say with all the games I say I'll play, it's true for this one as well. I'll get to it eventually. Alright, Mad Mansion, Monster. We gotta get into, the one area that's over here. Not tweaking, right? There wasn't... There's a thing in the sky, right? So I thought I saw something floating in the sky. What is this open again? Oh, yes. I don't remember how to get over there. Well, I guess let me just do this really quick because I'm right here. Thank you. They even had the OG untouched credits of the game before the replanted credits. That's nice. Thank you. Fun fact, they had to redo that line many times because I thought it said, fuck you. That's funny. Imagine Kitty invites you to play actual tennis. You say eventually, and they just sit waiting in the court for 4 years. Well, the difference is if Kitty asks me to do something, I'm more likely to do it. Secondary thing. Kitty would never tell me to do would never ask me to play tennis. What's that clicking, bro? Thank you. I gotta play some of those, I gotta play the tennis game and golf game for the NES, too. I think that'd be fun. Oh, so if Kitty asked, it would only be 3 years? I'd be less than that. If Kitty asked me to do something, I'm very likely to do it. There are times I'll be like, I don't wanna. Like, I'm not gonna say I'm not a lazy fuck still, but... You know what I'm saying? Anyways, that was number 5. 2.5. That's the magic number, yes. There's 2 golfs on NES Golf and NES Tournament Golf. Open, Golf, Open, Golf, Open, Open, Golf. I want to play both. How little time they give you. Damn, not a complete wife guy. I am a wife guy, god damn it! But I'm also myself, so I'm still a little selfish, okay? I love Katie eternally and always, but I'm also that bitch. What is that? What? What is that? What am I looking at? I don't know what I'm looking at. Oh yeah, you were the wife guy in the last picture I posted. I don't like that picture. It's unflattering for Katie, I don't like it. What's your opinion on games similar to the Telltale Walking Dead games? I don't like them. Let me preface. I don't dislike them. I say I don't like that style of gameplay. And I think it's way overhyped. Like, if you're about to tell me about Dispatch, I don't care. I don't care about the game. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, everyone else on the internet can talk about it just fine. But if I really wanted to go watch a movie, then I would go do that. You know what I'm saying? It's just so uninteresting to me. I'm sorry. I just don't like that style of games. If you can call them that. I'm in the same boat. Was gonna follow up and see if you heard about it. Lamau. Yeah. Not surprised. I'm not gonna act like the game's poorly made. You know what I'm saying? Like, Dispatch looks like a fine game. Looks like it's funny humor. Like, you know, I like its art style and stuff. But I'm not gonna act like I'm dying to play it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna act like I don't think that the genre itself is kind of a lazy genre. You know what I'm saying? I just think it's a little lazy. And that's okay. I mean, not everything has to be up to my par. That's totally fine. But I just don't personally care for it. Shit! Boom! There's another one. Sweet. Doesn't this guy have a note he gives me as well? What? Damn, really? Mozan plays his organ with ease, but can you follow him on the key? If I really wanted to watch a movie, I'd do that. Now, excuse me as I watch the 70-minute Metal Gear cutscene. I think that's unfair. I think it's an unfair comparison. In coming, well, there's a difference. Comeback. Yeah, there is a difference. Also, I'm not defending Metal Gear Solid 4 for having a giant-ass cutscene. It is ridiculous that it has a 70-minute cutscene, and the game itself is 40% cutscenes. But there's gameplay. Like, there's actual game there. It's 8 hours of cutscenes, yes, which is funny because the other half is 10 hours of genuine gameplay. You know what I'm saying? The gameplay of Dispatch and many Telltale games, it's not a problem with just Dispatch. I think it's a problem with the genre itself. It's just, there's just nothing going on. Oh, look, I'm gonna use dialogue option C. And, oh wait, I've killed everybody. Oh no. At least with Heavy Rain, and I assume with Detroit Become Human, they have like crazy Q to easy. You have to hold a bunch of buttons at once. Like, that's at least interesting. I'll give it that. I like that. I like that option quite a bit. And I think Heavy Rain, not great, you know what I'm saying? But I think that game does it really well. Still don't think it's a great game, but I like how that game does it. You know what I'm saying? Simply because it feels like the things you're doing matters a little bit more, and there's gameplay, and there's like, I don't know, there's more substance, you know what I'm saying? But I think the genre itself is, I mean, it's, I don't know. It's just like, it's too easy, you know? It's too easy. When I can look up a playthrough or two and get as much gameplay out of that as I can by buying and playing the game myself, what's the point? Exactly. I like, don't get me wrong, games, they have narratives and whatnot to make sure players have the same style or at least experience, like the same linear experience as a playthrough. But like, ultimately, when your game has, like, when, no one's gonna play the Banjo-Kazooie randomizer like I am. You know what I'm saying? They're just not. They're not gonna play the same lineup. But you are way more likely to play the exact same way as person A when you play the game, or any of these games. Again, not just saying Dispatch. I'm saying any of these games. And it's just because it's like literally the point of the game. The point of the game is decisions. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the time, those decisions, while they matter in the dialogue and whatnot, they actually don't matter to like the major events of the game. You know what I'm saying? Again, there's some examples with that. There's some star examples. But if I want to go back, I'm going to use Heavy Rain as another example here. Heavy Rain itself, it's in the details of how people talk to you, and then like the endings. The set pieces are still the same. Like it's not like you go to a different set piece. You know what I'm saying? So ultimately, like the actual experience of the game stays the same through so many more players that it becomes redundant. And replay throughs aren't like based on skill. It's, oh, let me try the ending where Jason's actually an idiot. I don't know. All my homies hate Jason, yeah. And don't think that me saying all these things, it means I'm not gonna play them eventually. I will. Me saying I won't play them goes against my vow here, but like, I'm just not gonna act like I think that they're revolutionary games. You know what I'm saying? I think people give them way too much credit for being revolutionary stories. When you actually look inside, the stories themselves are only like par or subpar, and because that's all that the game is, and it takes such a strong, important role in you enjoying the game that if the story isn't like this, you don't want to admit the story's bad. You know what I'm saying? Because you're like, oh, that's the entire game. Like, when gameplay's bad in a game, people bitch about it. Makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I get it. If the fucking stories get bad in the game, at least you can fall back on the gameplay. You can't for those. Oh, you know what would be a fun game to stream with Katie? Monster Crump. You go after different monsters and not get in each other's way. Or you could fight for the same one. Yeah. Yeah. I think Katie would like that. I think Katie would like that. Let's say that. Not a stream for me. That would be a game that me and Katie play together. But I'm sitting on the sidelines while Katie actually plays it. Now, if we're talking the KFC dating sim, we're talking a little bit different, because at least that holds sentimental value with the both of us. If there's no gameplay, no one can cry about gameplay. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. I'll say at least the Monster Prime games seem interesting enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, dating sim games or that style of gameplay are vastly different than what they try to sell you with these cinematic masterpieces that are, in reality, just Heavy Rain. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing here? Plus, these visual novel types are... I know, there's a larger market for them. And at least then, I don't feel like at any point they're like... I don't feel like anyone overinflates the enjoyment of a visual novel. Because it's like in the fucking name. I have to break her eye. That's what I have to do. I couldn't remember what I needed to do. That's fine. I will get the flight thing over here. I'll get the flight thing that's up top there, and then I can come back and break the eyeball. And then I will go and do the light thing, and then we can go beat the game and be done with this game and move on to something better. I didn't want that. Do myself a favor. Crash gonna recreate that UFC match, taking her eye out. I saw an Instagram reel about that. That was recent. He like fucking like jabbed his knuckle in the guy's eye. That's crazy. I mean, frankly, that's wild. And that guy's, isn't he like permanently blind in that eye now forever? I did not just do that. Are you serious? Cool. He didn't jab his knuckle in his eye. He fingered. His finger was knuckle deep. Ugh. Oh my god. That's so much more. That's so much more bad. That's so much worse. Knuckle deep. Holy shit. I'm sorry. That guy needs to be arrested. Oh my god! He got me all fucked up with that. That's crazy. Yuck. Fucking gross, bro. Oh my god. That's a tactic you pull in like a fight, not a sports match. Yes. Yes. The fighter that did it was angry that the fight was called off and quoted that he wanted to keep going. Like, he didn't just do that to the other guy. By no means am I defending that guy, but I'll say this. That was likely like just adrenaline. You know what I'm saying? He probably wasn't like. That's probably he wasn't thinking. He was just like, I want to keep going. Jesus Christ. I don't know if I have enough feathers for this, but we're just gonna kind of deal with it. Yay, I did it. Nah, I just gotta get in there. Please land, please land, please land. Thank you. I think it's over here. Yerp. Oh. It's cool. I just wanted the stuff down here anyways. Who cares? Bum, bum. Bum. Yay! My best bet's just kind of the save and quit and come back out. Alright, we're just gonna go beat the game now. Apparently his vision hasn't returned to his right eye, and his left eye is half blurry still. I'm not surprised by that. He got fucking stabbed in the eyeball. That's wrong. I'm sorry, that's wild. I mean, frankly put, dude, I don't think, like, you're fucked up for good. Oh my god, I would sue easily. Yes, that shit's not covered in the damn waiver, bro. That's assault. Now, I actually don't know if that's necessarily... Like, I don't know if you can sue because it's within the sport, so I guess there is waiver and contracts or whatever. But, like... Can't you get fucking arrested if your opponent dies in the ring? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like on to that level. Like, you impaired the opponent. You know what I'm saying? For life. There was a story from a few years back where the guy hit the guy in the back of the neck, and then, like, he forever, like, lost a lot of his, motor skills, and, like, that same sort of deal with that. Like, that's, I'm sorry, that's jail time, bro. Because that goes beyond the fight. You know, like, knocking out, like, okay, I can understand that. Maybe some broken bones, okay, understandable. Destroying your ability to see? I hate to say it, I don't think that's on the list, man. I don't think that's on the list. Now, I haven't actually played this game. Hold on. I haven't actually not 100% Banjo Kazooie before, so I don't remember how the ending battle works without 100% of the game. In the sense that I don't remember if they give you all your shit back or not. I guess we'll find out. There's contracts, but that goes to both of them. Targeting something that's literally part of your brain has got to violate something. Yes, it has to. Like, I refuse to believe it doesn't. All right, let's go fight Grunty. Let's go fight Grunty. Oh. I don't think you by default get in legal trouble unless you did something you weren't supposed to or went against what the referee is saying. I mean, I guess. It's just wild. Anyways, not talking about that. We did beat the game. So we can go fight the beautiful, wonderful Grunty. Oh, sweet, and all these doors were open by default. Who cares about 100% of the game? Oh, never mind. Never mind. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That's double health. I thought that was how you upgraded your shit. It doesn't matter. I'll be alright. I'll be fine. I'm so ready to beat this game. I'm so ready to just be done. All right. Let's do this thing. Oh, I hate this fight. Let's see how long this takes me. I hate this fight like crazy style. I forget all of its phases. I remember the Jinjo part being really annoying, so we'll just see what happens. All right. All right. I love the face that the broom makes. I just love that his jaw gets bigger, bro. Alright, this is a really good start. Okay. It is a long-ass boss fight, but DK64 is way longer. This one, you gotta hit her like... I want to say like I want to say it's 10 times, and then you have one more thing you have to do after that. Kind of the same deal with Banjo Tooie, to be honest with you. Hold on, I'm doing myself a favor. Alright, phase 2. Please. Oh, she targeted me. She targeted me. She's crazy. All right, next little phase. She's over here. She doesn't have those stinky ass toes like King K. Rool does. That's something only to that beautiful man. No, nobody can replicate King K. Rool's big, beautiful, stinky feet. Oh, you're a bitch. All right, phase 2's down. Hold on, hold on. Stop. I'm cheating. I think... I thought the wall made me safe. Apparently not. Hold on, let me just for my own sake, let me get that. The worst is she can hit you out of the air, and if you fall, you die instantly. God, this game really knows how to treat you good. I want to say that this is the last phase before, like, the worst part of the fight comes in, which is you bring in Super Jinjo. Okay. Really happy that the game lagged a little bit there and I couldn't press square. That was pretty cool. Really happy with that. Shit. Hold on, I'm coming back around. You're such a pain in the leotard, bro. God damn it. I think there's one more hit, actually. Now I gotta do the rest of this fight hitless. Why is it actually hard to hit you, man? The flying in this game is not so bad. It's just... this part especially is the worst. Because it's precision flying. Like, you have to be precise with where you hit. Oh my god. It doesn't also help that, like, you don't really have control over where you're aiming. You kind of just are at the center of the screen, no matter what. It doesn't matter what direction you're facing, you know what I'm saying? If I don't hit her right now, I'm gonna reset the save state. Never mind, I'm just gonna reset the save state. Nah, hold on. I think I remember enjoying the flying when I got used to it, but hated to charge. Oh, the charges. It is actually unbelievably annoying. In this fight, especially. But don't worry, this isn't my least favorite part of the game yet. Okay, I just tried to press the wrong button. I have no excuse for that. I just pressed the wrong button. Like, straight up, I was just not thinking. Yeah, because I pressed B like 14 times, and then you waited till I aimed down slightly and then did it. Like, come on, video game. You're being ridiculous. All right, one down. Two down. Three down. I locked in. I locked in like Gracie style. Boom! Gotcha 4 times, buddy. Do I have to hit you a 5th time? You're... Oh, I was about to say you're joking with all that. Thanks. Really happy with that you did that. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Okay. I'm gonna head off now, but hope the rest of the stream night goes well. Have a great night, Robot Sonic. Like, come on, bro! Oh my god. Come on, bro! Really? Son of a fucking bitch, bro. Son of a bitch! I almost always hate Rare's endings to their platformer. I hate all their final bosses, bro. King K. Rool at least is interesting, but it's so goddamn long. God, I hate Grunty, man. Like, really, this is one of my least favorite boss fights in gaming, which is crazy. Somehow she just always has the ability to hone in on your location. It's crazy. Alright, I got all the spots. Should be final fate. Are you fucking kidding me with that jack shit, bro? Yes, it was 16. It's been 16 hits so far. Yo, isn't Big... I'm about to say, yeah. Isn't Mighty Jinjo Nader supposed to come out? Hold on, game. Hold on, game. Why? I'm not doing this without save states. You must be crazy if that you think that's what's gonna happen. I like the fact that she can hit 2 fucking walls, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy style. For the love of God, please get in the hole. There is no heals. The only heals, you get one heal between phases of fights. One single pint of health. For when you're feeling frisky. Oh my god. Just kill me. I really, like, this fight is just... I know we're wrong. I don't have double health. Normally in this fight, if you have 100% in the game, you have double health, right? And that's like a saving grace. You can't even outrun it, dude! You can't even outrun that shit! You literally have to... Oh my god, I hate this goddamn game. And this is like always the... This is like the asterisk as to when I say I want to play Banjo Kazooie. I hate the final boss. Like wholeheartedly, I hate this boss. It is genuinely my least favorite fight in gaming. And like my favorite part about it too, I'm just gonna save state. I know I have 1 health, but I'm gonna save state anyways. It didn't even close. It made the sound that it was good. It made the sound. Why? It made the sound. Oh, I should not have save stated at 1 health. And then just don't shoot, of course, don't shoot. Alright, now save state. I don't mind this boss with save states and double health, but yeah, it kind of scares me off replaying. And that's not saving notes. Yes. Yes. Honestly, like, if I just didn't do the Grunty fight, it genuinely would make my enjoyment of Banjo Kazooie like 10 times better. And I wish I was joking, but I'm not. You have to hit this thing 4 times each. 5 times each? That's why I thought it was... I was thinking it was 3. It's 5. You have to pop 5 eggs into each side? Don't we think that's a little ridiculous? And there's, from my understanding, there's no stunning her. Oh my god. Oh my great googly moogly. Don't do the thing I need you to do either, and don't give me a good camera angle. That not unnecessary things. Okay. Oh my god. Move! Oh my god. That one I didn't even try. Even if, okay, if the projectiles moved a little bit slower, or if you had the ability to avoid, okay. If you had the ability to avoid the invincible, thing, oh, okay. If you had the ability to avoid that final hit, there might be a little bit more agency to this fight. Like, even there, what was I supposed to do? I was running away. Running away! Like, what do you want me to do? I will never not complain about this boss fight. It's impossible for me not to. I'm sorry, it is. Alright, I am now going to save state. It's fine. We will get it. Come on, dude. Fuck you, Grunty. I hate your boss fight, and I will always hate your boss fight. Get him, Jinjo! Get him, buddy! Get him! This is where she canonically dies. Yay! Fuck you! I hate you, Grunty. Even though I laugh like you, I hate you. Goodbye, Grunty. Cool, bro. Cool. Enjoying the waves. We didn't even see Klungo all game. We didn't even see him. Well, whatever. That was Banjo Kazooie Randomizer. Oh, the gruntling wasn't even there. That was Mr. Ticker, huh? Big butt. Yeah, that looks right. That looks right. Grumbling. Okay, okay. No Ticker's the ant. No, bro. No, bro. No, bro. That's not. It obviously said it wasn't. Lock up. Let's go to every inanimate object and give it a name. Little lock up. Yum yum. Yes, sir. That's the truth. Look at him. That's yum yum, bro. Snippet. Yep, that sounds right. That looks right. Shrapnel? Oh, okay. He couldn't make it. No, he's the sandcastle. Grill Champa, that's right. Wow, look at that. They got it right on that one. Oh, the fucking muties, bro. That's so gross. Flip it couldn't make it to the function. Hey! They really do be naming every single thing you've ever interacted with. Why am I watching this? I have no reason to watch this. You know what I should do? Okay, and with that, we're gonna leave it. That feels like a racial slur. We're not working with that anymore. That was Banjo Kazooie Randomizer. Okay. You just can't call people that, man. You just can't call people that. That's crazy. That's great. You can't just call people that. That's crazy. You can't just call people that. All right. Well, that's that. That's that. I'm gonna go take a quick piss, and then we will set up the stuff for the Nintendo Switch, and we will play. Should we start Mario and Rabbids, or should we play Kirby's Tilt and Tumble? I will let you guys decide while I use the bathroom. If you're watching the VOD at home on YouTube, go watch another VOD.